we're going to move into understanding that the more we embrace ourselves in the holistic way of who you are as a person, your self-care is the most important thing. That is going to be the difference between us staying in the hurricane and that whirlwind that destroys and takes and blows things away, or going to the centeredness where it is calm and solid, and we will get through this. Because we will get through this. There's no pandemic that has eradicated humanity, and there's no pandemic that has lasted forever. And so just the way that things come up, they go down. Just the way that they stay down, they come up. Nothing stays static. And in this case, that's a good thing for all of us, because we need that. We need that change, right? Your self-care is sometimes misunderstood. And I like to talk about this a lot because it's very important. A lot of us feel that the self-care is checking out and having some time off so we can go get our hair done, or go play golf for a while, or get our, see a movie, which is wonderful. Those things are wonderful. But the real self-care comes from us connecting within ourselves and saying, how are you doing, Elizabeth? Let me put the emotional and psychological stethoscope on myself and see, where am I? How am I feeling today? How have I felt for the past 3 or 4 days? Did I get into an argument over a silly thing with somebody? Was I rude? Did I cut somebody off because I'm in a bad mood and I haven't even realized it? Do I have pain? Has my stomach been giving me some issues? Do I have more allergies than usual? What's going on with me that my sense of myself does not feel happy or comfortable or in the best place? The only one who can answer that question for you is you. Remember, each of us lives in 2 worlds, every single one of us. Our environment, our outer world, and ourselves, our inner world. The conversations we have with yourself, and that nobody else can get in there but you. So Elizabeth talks to Elizabeth and asks, ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing today? How have the past few days been? What place are you in today? So today I got up early, I did everything I had to do, and I sang, and I sang, and I sang. And my poor doggies, they really don't like that because they run away, and I don't understand why. I really don't get it. I have a fairly decent voice. But the reason why I sang is because I wanted to be happy, and I wanted to give my energy to you all, and I wanted to portray that through this audio and video. And I had to do that, not because I had to, but because I wanted to give the best of me to you. So I have been working on thinking, on the 18th at 12 o'clock, I have this opportunity. I want to give my best to you. How do I do that? It's going to be up to me. How do you all do that? Think of what you do that helps you in your self-care. Do you meditate? Do you pray? Do you sleep enough? Do you hydrate? Do you try to add the infamous good foods and the fruits and vegetables and all that stuff? It's not a matter of guilt. It's a matter of what is truly good for me. What do I need? And maybe it is that movie. And maybe it's a game of chess with somebody, online. I don't know. Maybe it is going outside and just sweeping for a while, or maybe washing those dishes. Believe it or not, they say that people that wash dishes, they have a very good sense of meditation, because you're kind of able to think of something else as you're nonchalantly washing dishes. So don't get mad at me for that, but they really say it works. There's just so many ways that you can go into a space that cares for the self, for the self-care, for the sense of saying, I'm taking time for me, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever is possible, so that you can turn around and fill your tank, your emotional and psychological tank, and then give back to life. Because we all have people, we all have jobs, we all have all kinds of interactions. And right now we have to take care of so many things. Did you bring the wipes with you, and the Clorox this, and the Lysol, and the mask? And there's just so much going on that we have to take care of. Before you walk to the store and you grab your keys, you grab your wallet and your cell phone and you're out. Well, it doesn't work that way now. Now there's like a 21-point inspection, kind of like the cars. And so all that, we want to be able to channel that energy, that sense of ourselves, into how do I put this in an alignment where I, as a person, am aligned with myself first, in order to be in a good space with the rest of humanity, the rest of society, with our pets, with our plants, with our world, whatever that is comprised of. So self-care is very important, and we need to acknowledge when we don't feel good, when we're angry, or when we are, fearful, or that the anxiety of, I went somewhere and maybe that person was not wearing a mask, for example. Well, there could be a lot of reasons, and I'm not here to take any sides on what it is or not. I'm all pro-mask, but what I'm saying is they're in their world dealing with whatever they have to deal with. Let's stay in our space dealing with what we have to deal with. And so as we look into that, as we understand that, then we come to our centeredness, and it's the best place to be. Because when we tap into ourselves, we are, by just the mechanics of what our brain, how it works, we are taken into the present moment. And the past already happened and we cannot change it. The future has not happened and therefore it does not exist. So the only thing we really have is this very present moment right now. I'm safe. There's no lion or tiger knocking on my door. I think I'm safe. I don't have to be worried about if I'm in a place where my life is threatened or not. I'm in this present moment. And I tell people, when we focus on our present moment, we really gain so much. And we're in such a great place to be able to handle whatever comes to us. And sometimes it's wonderful, and sometimes it's not so wonderful. I always tell people, think of the present moment as a gift. It's a present. It's el presente. And my gift right now is that I have this audience that is connected with me. And that's all that matters. So creating that self-care process and that healing and teaching is very important.